Malia Karlinski here from yesterday on Tuesday, and I am so excited to be with you here today to do another crafty hangout. Now, if you're not familiar with crafty hangouts yet, you should be. You're going to want to go to craftyhangouts.com and see where my friends and I get to play with all kinds of cool craft products and make really neat projects. And then we share them with you, and you watch the video, and then you get inspired and you make your own. So it's a lot of fun, and I know you're gonna love it if you aren't already loving it, which I bet you are. Anyway, today I am so thrilled to be working with Darice Crafts. I love them. If you walk into a craft store anywhere in the country and you pick something up and it's cool and very on trend and fun, I bet it's from Darice Crafts. That happens to me a lot. I pick something up and I'm like, oh, it's Darice, I should have known. So today we're gonna do something really cool that could be a great gift idea for mom, grandma, a teacher, a neighbor, a friend. We are going to make our own DIY fairy garden. And you can put this whole thing together in just a few steps. So I already had some terracotta pieces lying around. I had a saucer, I had a couple tiny pots and a larger, not even larger, but a small size pot. And I had a real violet or viola. I think it's actually a viola. I already had those things. And so from Darice, I got the fun stuff. So this is a little fairy I got from her. I got some moss that's in a sheet, which I'll show you that really quick, but that you're gonna use that in your fairy garden. You're gonna also use these natural accents by Darice, these rocks, these faux rocks. Now the neat thing about this is they're light, so they don't add a lot of weight to your project, and they already have moss on them. They've been pre-mossed for you. So that's really nice. And then of course I also got some succulents. I love succulents, and they're really easy to work with. And there's a couple right there. And aren't those beautiful colors? You'd never know that they're not real. And I also got a smaller version of that. And I got some really cool, cute little fun stuff. I got a little wheelbarrow. I got some animals, woodland animals, which are very hot right now. Here are some owls, and here are some foxes, I believe. And of course, deer. Deer are so cute. So this is gonna come together quickly. So you're gonna wanna grab some scissors and maybe some kitchen scissors. I did, because I find that if you're cutting moss and stuff like that, kitchen scissors can be better. And I like to have a little garbage bag right next to me when I do a project like this. I know it's gonna make a mess. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna have some dirt and some faux moss. It's okay. I know I'm gonna clean it up. So you wouldn't wanna do this on something that's precious to you, where you might not wanna get it dirty. But the kitchen table is always a good place, right? Because lots of stuff happens on here, and if you're a mom or a grandma, you really doesn't bother you, right? Because you just wipe it off and it's fine. So the first thing I wanna do is I'm gonna add some moss to the bottom of my terracotta saucer. So this is faux moss. We talked about that. I'm just gonna kind of set it in there. Not too perfect, but it looks good. And then what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna plant my plant. So I'm gonna take the plant out really quick. I'm gonna kind of loosen the roots. I'm just gonna kind of see for size how it's gonna do right there. It's gonna do pretty good. So I got a little dirt going here, but that's okay, that's life. So I know that I want my fairy to kind of be the focal point of this project, so I am just going to set my pot in. You know what you can do? I just thought of this right now, but one thing, if you just kind of want stuff to sit a little bit better together, you can kind of trim the moss to make room for the pot. Now don't get stuck on that though. I mean, I've done one where the pot, you can tip the pot forward. You can do a bunch of little pots. In this case, I have a smaller pot and some really tiny ones. You know, I'm mixing real plants and faux succulents. You could go all faux succulents easily. You could go real plants easily. You could do whatever you want. So I'm just kind of make a little bit of a space for it to fit in there. There we go. And then I'm going to trim the moss a little bit more. See, I think kitchen scissors are better. You don't want to use your beautiful, nice scissors on this. You know, the thing that you're trying to do some precision cutting with, because those can be expensive. It's good to use something a little bit hardier, I guess. Okay, so I added my real flowers, and now This really comes together fast. I'm gonna figure out where to put my fairy. I might put her around there. Might stick her there. So I'm just gonna kind of set her there. And then I'm gonna try to think about what are some fun little touches I can do. I have these little pots, and I showed you my succulents, so they come like this. So I just bent one of them back like that, and I'm gonna pop it right in. I'm gonna kind of tip that forward. And then here's some fun stuff. I am opening up my little wheelbarrow. I am really excited about this wheelbarrow. It's so darn cute. I'm gonna have to fight my 9-year-old daughter for this. I know she's gonna want to use this for her dolls and stuff. So isn't that the cutest thing? So I'm gonna use my little wheelbarrow. I'm gonna grab some of these rocks that I was gushing over. But look at how neat, they really are so cool. Aren't they? So I'm gonna put some rocks in my little wheelbarrow. I'm gonna figure out a good place to put that guy, maybe over here, like that. And don't you think we need to put maybe some more rocks? Just kind of add them wherever. You know, I really don't like things to be too perfect. I like them to be a little bit like you might find them. So, oops, sorry. She just fell a bit. Okay, so that's coming together really cute, but what I want to do is add some critters. So I'm gonna add a fox, or no, I'm gonna add a deer. I think I'll put the deer down there. Looks like a little baby deer. See, you know, when you're making one of these, there's really no right or wrong way. It's just kind of what inspires you in the moment. So I'm gonna put a little deer there. I think I will put maybe I'll put a fox over here in the wheelbarrow. And then I think I will put an owl in an unexpected spot. I think I'll put an owl up here in my flowers. You know, I think the main thing when you're doing a fairy garden or a gnome garden or any kind of fun thing like that is you want it to be whimsical and fanciful, and you really want the recipient to smile when they see it and be delighted. So I'm gonna put my little owl there, and what you're hearing is my son and my dog getting back from a walk. So there they are. So I just kind of put my little guys where I wanted. I could keep going all day with this. I mean, this is so much fun. I think I will maybe cut off another little succulent. So here's a smaller one. And I might just kind of set it there. So how quick and fun was that project? This is a DIY fairy garden done with products from Darice Crafts. So cute, so whimsical, so fun. Great gift idea for mom, for a teacher, for a neighbor, for a friend. And you can find these cool products at your favorite craft store. They're from Darice. So go to craftyhangouts.com, watch all the great videos, get inspired, and stay creative. I know you will. Have a very crafty day.